We're in the fourth quarter of 2024, and I want to share with you guys what exactly you need to be doing right now in order to prepare for a busy season in 2025. 2025 is going to be a busy year. I believe that the amount of transactions is going to increase by a lot next year, 2025. There's a lot of buyers and a lot of sellers that were sitting on the sideline, and now with interest rates drops, they will be coming out. They are already coming out, but we don't see that big wave yet. But with activities that I'm going to be listing right now and sharing with you, I believe that we will have a lot of new business opportunities. So, like I said, interest rates are going to bring a lot of buyers and they're going to bring a lot of sellers. There's a lot of people that were waiting for interest rates to come down because they want to move, but in order for them to sell and then buy with the higher interest rates, they don't want to do it. So that's why they were waiting. And a lot of agents right now will be doing nothing because they will be waiting for the springtime, or some of them will be not paying their dues and leaving the industry, which is, it's their own problems. But for us, as a busy real estate agents that want to grow and want to double their income, we will be doing things that will prepare us for that huge wave of business coming our way. And I will tell you, as soon as I entered this business, I've learned about quarter four. The fourth quarter, every single year, will make your first quarter of next year tremendously prosperous if you do the activities. So keep in mind, most agents will be doing nothing at this quarter, which is October, November, and December. Naturally, market is slowing down. Naturally, amount of sellers and buyers decreases. Naturally, prices also decrease because there's less movement. So most sellers who really need to sell will drop their prices. You can negotiate and things like that. So it's natural that activity is going to drop, but most agents not going to do anything about it. But I want to give you the opportunity to prepare for the first quarter of next year and make a lot of money. So first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be focusing on activities that are the most important to build our brand, which is, well, if in spring, let's think about it together. If it's spring comes around and most people make their plans, maybe they're going to start making them today, or maybe they're going to start making them a little later, but they will start thinking about doing something before the spring comes around. Some people already know that they're going to be buying in the springtime. They're just ready to file their taxes and they're ready to buy a house. So you need to start making a lot of content about buying a house. That topic needs to become your number one focus for content. And when they're going to be ready, they will come to you. But you have to post these things every single day or every other day, but do it consistently until we enter the hot season. And if you can just do it forever, then just do it forever. But start now. Start preparing now for the spring season. So a lot of people make their decision that they will be looking for agent right now, and a lot of people will start looking right now for agents. So you could be showing up. They will be saving your information, but then if you disappear from now on until the spring, somebody else will take your place. You can also pick up the client today for this year. You can make a content where somebody will find your information, somebody will bump into your profile, and they will be a buyer this year. You can also be making the content for the whole year this year, and then also continue on in January and February, and then at February 29th, they find you, and on March 1st, they are ready to buy something and hire you as a real estate agent. They didn't see you for the whole how much time you were posting, but then they found you and then they're ready. Some people look and find agents and have an idea of looking for a property for agent and make that decision spontaneously, and some prepare for it. So you don't know what's going to be happening, but if you focus on the activities now, your spring will be busy, because we always see results in the real estate industry 3 months after we start doing something. So if you are busy today It means 3 months ago, you were putting a lot of work. You were doing a lot of activities that are money making activities. You were lead generation and prospecting a lot 3 months ago. If you are slow today, that means 3 months ago you were slow. So a lot of times I'll do like little sprints. I will work hard on something for a week or two, and then I'll relax. And then when I relax, I get business coming my way. But it's not sustainable. If you keep relaxing, the pipeline dries up. So you need to have another sprint where you're going to be working a lot and doing a lot of activities, and then you can relax and enjoy. You can go on a vacation sometimes and just get leads coming. That's how it works. It works in 3 months increments. So quarter 4 is a busy season for you to be servicing the clients in quarter 1. Then you work hard in quarter 2. You're servicing the business in quarter 3. You work hard in quarter 4. You're servicing the business in quarter 1. That's how it works. You can also get it's always like this. It's always like this. But you can also get caught up in the quarters that are making money. If you get caught up in the seasons where you are really not doing much, but the business comes your way, and you're not posting every day, you're not sending mailers, you're not following up through emails, you're not making conversations with your database, you will see next quarter very, very, very slow for you. So that's why I'm making this video, because this is the slowest season of the year, every year. But we're entering the hottest and busiest market. And if you don't capture this opportunity, it's your fault. Because think about this as a highway. You're going to be standing next to the highway, and the whole traffic is going to be going next to you. You're going to witness the whole movement next to you. The question is whether you're going to stop these cars or you're going to just let them go. Because 2021 was an amazing year, but there were so many agents that were struggling after some years in the business. You should have had this figured out, and you should have had this opportunity in front of you and capture the moment. The biggest bill and the biggest expense for real estate agents is not the split for the company, it's not the cost of anything, it's the missed opportunity. And the opportunity is 2025. And if you miss this opportunity, it's only you that you should blame for this. So listen to this video and listen carefully. You have to start now. You have to start posting a bunch of content today. You also need to do a couple more things, and which is like this. You have to remember that we entering in, first of all, it's going to be Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and the New Year's. You got 4 things you need to be touching your database on, and your followers and regular people and everybody. Add as many friends on Facebook as you possibly can and talk and post about these 4 things 100%. So what do you need to do? First thing, you need to mail your database on all these holidays. Halloween, maybe not, but leave that alone. But Thanksgiving, Christmas, and then New Year's. You have to do preset your emails. If you're using CRM, do that. If you're not using CRM, you'll have to do it manually. You will probably want to send out a mailer to your database, or the people that you think are going to be buying, you think you're going to be selling, you potentially would like to have as a client, you think that they might do something. You'll be surprised. If you think about people that you know, you might start thinking about as a potential client. You might not know, but maybe the place is too small for them, or maybe it's getting too big and there's not that many people living in the place anymore. Maybe they're empty nesters, or maybe they're growing and they need more space. And you could potentially just start reaching out slowly to them, either through email or send out the mailer, or maybe a gift card, which is great. Yes, you're going to spend some money, but it's an investment. It's like every single business. Invest in the business. You buy a property, then rent it out, hopefully cash flows, and then you refinance or you sell and make profit. Same thing here. You pay and you get back. So remember this: content, emails, and mailers. It's a holiday season. It's a slow season. This is where you start putting in a lot of work. and then you reap the rewards in the springtime. So you could also invest into things like CRM or email software. I use MailChimp and I use Lofty CRM. Our office uses Lofty. We have these things preset for all our agents for Christmas, Happy New Year, and Thanksgiving. We have a preset where it comes from an agent's signature with an agent's signature on the bottom for all of their database. And we actually help them build the databases because every time they do a deal, they don't have it in the CRM. Our admin can see it and then it can add it for them. Nobody else sees it. It's only an agent and admin see it. But if you don't have it, all right, do it whichever way you can. Just don't miss the opportunity. Do it. And if you can do a apple pie giveaway, if you can have an apple pie at your office and promote that you are giving away an apple pie or whatever you're going to give away. It doesn't matter what you're going to give away, but promote it and have them stop by, come to you, pick it up, and you take a picture. It's great. You tag them. They will reshare on their platform, and they will say, thank you, Best Realtor. There you have it. So these things are going to promote you. So remember, everything you're going to do right now, you will see results in the springtime. And exactly how it works. It will take you 3 months to see. Sometimes you get lucky, you see a result right away. But most of the times, everything you're going to do, you're going to see result in 2 to 3 months. So for your spring market to be busy, because that's where you're going to make most of your money in the springtime. You're either going to sell a lot of properties and sign a lot of contracts in the springtime, or you're going to be picking up a lot of new clients that you're going to close in the summertime. So spring and summer is going to be 80% of your production. And after that, it's going to be work for the next spring and summer. So don't miss the opportunity right now to go all the way and do everything that's possible and push as much as you can into, content, emails, giveaways, all these things. I have a good idea also that I would like to share with you. And, that's something that I always planned to do, but I really was busy and I had enough clients that I never got into doing it. But I've heard about this idea and it's great. You can go into a neighborhood, put bags on the front doors of people that live there, and put a flyer there. We are picking up food and then you have to find either a food bank or some, places that would receive food for kids, hospitals, whatever. It's for Thanksgiving, and you put it on people's doors, and put the flyer in there, and have them email once they put anything in there, any food, and that way you can collect an email, and they will have a good relationship with you, and they will associate your name with good cause. So that's a good idea. And as soon as they put something in a bag, they will email you, hey, please pick it up at 4123 Main Street, and you will have their address and their email. And then you can stay in touch with them through that. They submitted it. You build a little bit of a relationship. You come to them. They will meet you probably. You'll shake hands. You'll meet property owners in your neighborhood. That's a Thanksgiving idea. It's great. You should do it. And also think about hosting an event. Yes, I know I dumped everything on you, but you don't have to do everything. But if you can't do everything, right now it's 4 o'clock today. I did a lot of things today. I met with a couple agents. I spoke with the seller. I did a training today in the morning. I could go home and relax. My day is good. It's been good. I did a good thing today, but I'm still recording a video because I know that this video is going to be the work for the future. So you always have to live a little bit ahead of everybody else. And remember this, 99% of people, they're lazy. You tell them the secrets, they're not going to do it. So if you're going to do it, from all the people that watch this video, I don't know how many it's going to be watching this video, but out of them, 1% will do it. By the way, something I wanted to ask you. I've noticed through my analytics that 99% of you guys are not subscribed to my channel. You're watching the content, you're enjoying it, but you're not subscribing. Guys, do me a favor. Please subscribe to the channel. It helps out my algorithm. It helps out. It motivates me to do these things. Put some notes in front of me. create some video. Thank you so much for watching this, and I hope that you motivate me with your likes and comments. See you next time.